All right, I want to welcome everybody to today's webinar training, how to go from 0 to 30 listings in 30 days. I'm your host. My name is Haas Pratt. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. I want to thank LandVoice for hosting today's presentation. I hope to leave you all better than I found you today. But before we get started, I want to do a quick sound check. Just if you would, type in the question box. Tell me you can see my screen. Tell me you can hear my voice. Let us know that the technology is working okay, and we will get started on this webinar. Just give us a quick shout out. Tell us, let's see where everybody's from here today. Awesome. Thank you, Brittany. Awesome, Renee, Peter, Simon, Don. Thank you. Thanks, Amy, Lee, Nicole, Jennifer. How are you? Wonderful. Good stuff. Thanks, Sebastian. Deb, how are you? Brooke, great. Good. Yes. We got people from all over the place. Great stuff. We not only do we have a lot of people here today, but we also have a content-packed training. So I want to everybody just eliminate your distractions over the next hour. Let's work on the business. If you have just shut the door, grab a pen and paper. Let's spend the next hour working on the business. And my goal is to help equip you with everything you need to quickly grow your listing-based business. And the way that's going to happen is if I give you the steps and the actions today, but then you go out there and you take the massive action, and that's the key. And so together we can do that. And that's what I hope to do. So it looks like everybody can hear me. And I will open it up for a question, Q&As after today's webinar for all of those that have questions. As we go through, I will do the best I can to get as many questions answered as we possibly can. So again, want to welcome everybody to how to go from 0 to 30 listings in 30 days. I'm your host, Haas Pratt. If you don't know me, I am a national real estate coach and trainer. I'm a best-selling author of the book Listing Boss, the definitive blueprint for real estate success. I'm a sales and marketing expert. People come to me to help them strategize with to grow their business quickly. And that's what Success Systems is, our company. I'm the founder and CEO of Success Systems. We've been coaching, training, equipping agents with the tools to grow their business for over a decade. And what I'm going to share with you today is exactly how to do that. I'm going to share with you how to take 30 listings every single month after month. I'm going to show you how to capture the lowest hanging fruit in your market. I'm going to give you a step-by-step blueprint to dominate the FSBOs and expireds. I'm going to show you how to separate yourself from your competition, how to manage your time better than ever before, and how to double your income, but also to create more freedom in your life. The reason that most of you are here is because you want more freedom. You want listings because listings provide that freedom. The question is what's the path? What's the steps? How do you do it? And that's what you're going to learn today. But before I get into it, I want to just take you back and take you back to where I came from. I grew up in Northwest Missouri. I grew up, I worked on a dairy farm. I barely made it through high school. I didn't go to college, but I was fortunate enough to have a mentor, Jimbo. And Jimbo was a millionaire. And Jimbo took me under his wing and he taught me the streets. He taught me about business. He taught me how to succeed on my own. He taught me all the most important things that it takes to be a successful entrepreneur. And one of the things he told me to do, he said, Haas, you got to move. And I said, why, Jimbo? He said, because you become a product of your environment. If you want to succeed at the level that you say you want to succeed, you got to go, you got to move. And I said, where do I move? And he goes, you got to move. He goes, he said, you moved to Dallas, Texas. And so at the time I was running my lawn service. I was mowing 100 lawns a week. I had all my friends working for me. And so it was real easy at that point to be comfortable. And I sold my lawn business to my brother. It's actually still in business today. And on November 15th at 2:30 in the morning, I listened to my mentor, Jimbo. I packed up my truck and I moved to Dallas, Texas, a market where I didn't know a single soul, and I get into real estate because that's what you do, right? If you, that's got into real estate. And so, and I look back on that, and I think I was, it was a crazy decision, but a single best decision I've ever made in my life. And what I'm going to share with you today is how I went from, my first 6 months in the business, which, how do you think that went? My first 6 months, farm boy from Missouri, I packed up my truck, I moved to Dallas, get into real estate. I'm in my early 20s. I'll tell you how it went. My first 6 months in this business, I was working 80 hours a week. At the time I was single, I didn't have kids, obviously, so I was working. I had my little one-bedroom apartment that wasn't even in a one-bedroom. It was a studio apartment that was 400 square foot, that the bed folded out of the wall. The kitchen was right there in the bedroom. I mean, it was a small little apartment. That's where I started. And I was in there just cranking at real estate. I was working 80 hours a week. And I quickly learned that real estate was more difficult than they told me it was in real estate school. I quickly got thrown on my face in this industry. I didn't take a single listing in the first 6 months. I didn't work any buyers in the first 6 months. I didn't have a single closing in 6 months, and I blew through $50,000. Now, some of you may be able to relate to that, but some of you, and I know we have agents that are brand new to the industry. We have agents that maybe are seasoned. You've been in the business a while. But one thing's for sure, I want to give you some advice for all of you new agents that are newer, and you're into real estate. You're never going to use the word chattel and fee simple again in your real estate career, right? So like what they taught you in real estate school, most of it doesn't apply in the real world. I mean, it's just the way it is. So, but the real world of real estate, it's about getting our phone to ring, right? We're in the marketing business. We're in the separating ourselves from everybody else's business. And so here's what happened was I hired a coach, marketing coach, and I learned about marketing. And the first 6 months, the second part of my first year, I became rookie of the year. I literally turned everything around within the first 30 days after I implemented what I'm going to share with you today. I went from no business and flat broke the first 6 months in the industry to listing 30 FSBOs the very next month, to the very next month listing another 30 listings. And it never stopped. And so what happened was I turned it all around, and it turned around overnight. And that's why people come to me, is they come to me because they want to get results now. They want results yesterday. They want to turn it around fast, and they want a predictable path to success. And that's what I hope to provide you with today, is exactly how you can do that. And so long story short, I grew my real estate business. It was very, very successful. I built it, and I ended up selling that real estate business. And for the last 10 years, I've been traveling the country. Everybody wanted to know what I was doing. How did I do it? What did I do to go to a brand new market and dominate it? And so for the last decade, I've been traveling the country. Full time, I've done over 1,000 seminars in over 48 states, on the road 200 days a year. I've done over 1,000 online events. I have over 5,500 one-on-one coaching hours of coaching agents just like you to get from here to there, from where they are right now to the very next level. And what I'm going to share with you today, not only did it work in my own real estate business, but I've seen it work from time and time again from countless agents all around the country. So it doesn't matter where you are today, what market you're in. The things that you're going to learn today, you're going to be able to apply these methods to your industry, to your business, to your market. And you're going to be able to get similar results if you apply and follow exactly what you're supposed to do. But that's the goal. The goal is to help you break through that ceiling, to get to the next level. And what I want to help you with is help you do that. I've been fortunate. I've got thousands of clients and have helped thousands and thousands and thousands of agents over the last 10 years. And what I'm going to share with you is the blueprint. It is the path. It is the steps. It is the key. Now, am I a fit for everyone? No, but who I am a fit for, it's going to change you. It's going to change your business, because what I'm going to share with you works. It works today. It'll work tomorrow. It'll work in 7 years. It'll work in 10. These things work. And that's what I'm going to share with you. But I'll tell you this. Now, one thing's for sure is to help you get from where you are right now to where you want to be. Just like these people you're looking at, right? These people here, I have to help them. I got to help them grow their business. And what I do as a coach is I got to change the way they think, because what gotten them to where they are is exactly what's preventing them from getting to where they want to be. And what got them to where they are isn't going to get them to where they want to be. So we got to change their thinking. What I've discovered is there's 4 pillars of real estate, 4 pillars of growing. That's the 4 pillars we're going to cover today. The first pillar is mindset. It's how you think. We got to change our mindset to change our results. I'm going to show you how in today's webinar. The next is marketing. We're in the getting the phone to ring business. We're in the marketing business. I'm going to share with you how to effectively market to separate yourself from every other agent out there, but also get your phone to ring and have people calling you. I'm going to show you systems, because this is a pillar that, most agents fly by the seat of their pants. They're the jack of all trades, master of none. And systems are what's going to help you quickly scale, quickly grow, and quickly be able to get results in your business. And lastly is conversion. Conversion is where the rubber hits the road. This is where the art of getting people to say yes to you. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down each of these 4 pillars on today's webinar, and I'm going to help you with each of them. And we're going to start right now with mindset, because mindset is the first pillar of success. Mindset is I want you to understand this statistic, and this is a startling statistic, right? I mean, 95% of the transactions are done by 5% of the agents. You literally have 5% of the agents out there doing 95% of the transactions. So my goal is my goal is for you to be in that top 5%. My goal is for you to be in that top 5% because that is where the freedom is. Most of you got in the industry, you got into real estate for freedom. Freedom from time, freedom from money, freedom from a boss, freedom from corporate America, whatever the freedom is, or it could be all host of those things. So the goal is to become a 5%er. Here's why. Because the 5%ers do 95% of the transactions. And what I'm going to show you today is the path to become that 5% agent. You know, I'll tell you this, you can follow 100 real estate agents around, and here's what you will see, is you will see over the course of a year, 100 out of 100 agents, at the end of the year, 95% of them did about the same amount of business as the year before or less. 4% had incremental increases in their business. They grew. Maybe they went from 5 million to 10 million or 10 million to 15, but they grew. And then 1% had exponential increases in their business. So they blew up. They like crushed it. They dominated it. And so what the goal is to be in that top 5. And no matter where you are now, we've got to change our approach to be in the top 5. If you're already in the top 5, the goal is to be in the top 1%. And so that's the path. And what I'm going to share with you is exactly how to do it. Now, I want to ask you this question. And this is an important question. I wish you guys I can't hear you, but you can hear me. So I want you to ask yourself this question. Are you happy with where you are in your real estate business? Are you happy today? I mean, today is a direct result of your actions in the last 6 months. So here's the deal. If today you're not happy with the results you're getting, then here's what I need you to do. I need you to change. I need you to change your approach, maybe change your mindset, change your marketing, change your systems, change your conversion. Change. Here's why. Because what you're doing isn't working. What you're doing isn't getting you the results that you want. And so let's take the right massive action, to take quick, fast action to change what we need to change to grow the business. Because 99% of success is mindset. It's how we think. It's the only way I can think of how I went from not going to college, barely making it through high school, working on a dairy farm, to speaking with all of you today. I mean, my mindset, it was the reason for that. I surrounded myself with the right people to help me think different. I was always open-minded. I was always learning-based. I never thought that I knew everything. I always took the approach that I don't know what I don't know. And so this is an important mindset to growth. And if we're going to grow your business, we have to have that same type of mindset. Now, some people don't like to change. I get it. I mean, I've got 5,500 one-on-one coaching hours of coaching agents. Some people do better with change than others. But I'll tell you this, regardless of who or where you are, you've got to get outside your comfort zone to change, to get different results. We've got to be, here's the deal. We want to be in uncharted water. We want to put ourselves out there to the unknown, to where we must grow. We've got to rise to the occasion, because we want to be outside the comfort zone, because that is where the growth takes place. And so I'm going to push you today to get outside your comfort zone. And if you find yourself resisting it, I want you to embrace it, because that right there is the first sign of changing the way that you think. And that's the first step to growing our business. Now, I want you to look at it like this. You know, in real estate, you are self-employed. Most of you don't get a salary. Most of you got to go out and get it every day. And I'll take it a step further. You're unemployed every 90 days in real estate. So what we need to do is we need to build a watertight sealed compartment that is consistently bringing in new business, that our foot is never off the lead gen and lead conversion throttle, but we own this part of it. We own that our success is up to us. We own that it's completely in our hands, and understand that you are an entrepreneur. You know, you're not affected by the economy out there. You're affected by how you react to the economy. As an entrepreneur, what I love about being an entrepreneur, and I've never worked for anybody in my life. I've been an entrepreneur since the day I was born. I've always had my own business. My first business is still in business today. Like, it's in my blood. And I'm telling you that this mindset of being able to own your success and look in the mirror and go, that's who I need to become. That's who I need to grow. I need to become better in this area. And I want you to look at the 4 pillars that way: mindset, marketing, systems, and conversion. What are those? How can we grow in each of those areas? How can you become a better marketer? I'll give you an example. What if you became twice as good of a marketer today, right? Today, if you became twice as good of a marketer as you are today, what would happen to your income? It'd go up. I mean, it'd go up quick. Or what if you could become twice as good at converting leads than you are today? What would happen to your results? They double. Why? Because you grew. You know, in real estate, we don't control certain things like the economy. We don't control interest rates. We don't control the markets. We only control ourselves. So we got to go to work on ourselves to bring more value to the market. And that's how we are paid, is based on the value we bring to the marketplace. So I want to help us become more valuable. And here's why. It's the framework of mindset. Not looking in the mirror and owning our success. But I love these quotes. This quote from Mr. Albert Einstein: try not to become a man of success, but rather a man of value. Totally true. And this quote right here changed my life. Changed my life. This is Jim Rohn, and Jim Rohn is the absolute greatest. My parents raised me as a kid. He raised me as an adult. The guy's absolutely amazing. And Jim says this: success is not something you pursue. It's something you attract by the person you become. And in coaching, this is a pillar of our coaching. I got to grow each coaching client. Everybody we impact, we got to grow them to make them more valuable. And we provide the training, the education, the coaching to help them become more valuable. Yes, equip them with marketing that works, but at the same time, it's them growing. It's just getting better at what they do. And that's what I want to help you do today, is I want to help you become better, help you grow in each of these areas, because then you're going to be able to quickly grow your business. And we're going to start now in the area of marketing. Marketing is the first area we got to focus on to be able to go out there and get results. Not only do we need to be thinking right, but we got to know how to market ourselves. And this is a very important area to consistently grow in, consistently learn and master. I mean, as a real estate agent, you should be marketing yourself as a marketing expert, right? Which, if we're marketing ourselves as a marketing expert, we should be pretty good at marketing. And that's an area that most agents, this is the part that a lot of agents lack, is marketing. And so I'm going to help you today get real clear with this. If you were to ask me, Haas, how did you go from the first 6 months to blowing all your money to not listing or selling a single home, to the second 6 months and becoming a rookie of the year and turning it all around quickly? What was the reason? I would say marketing. What I'm going to share with you now is the reason I turned it around so fast. And so some of you, if you choose to take the proper action, you'll be able to turn things around quickly just by what I'm about to share with you. So marketing. I like this. I like the mindset of, we're not in real estate, we're in marketing. We're in the getting the phone to ring business. And the more you can think of yourself that way, the better. I mean, why would we think of ourselves as just a real estate agent? I mean, in Dallas, Texas, where I'm speaking to you from today, there's 35,000 real estate agents here. And it's no different than where you are. You have a slew of realtors in your market. So we must know this question: why should your prospects use you instead of your competitor? I mean, why should they? If I were asking you that question now, why should your prospects use you instead of your competitor? What would you tell me? I do a lot of seminars. I'm getting ready to get on an airplane to fly to Wisconsin. I'm speaking at an event there. I'm going to Orlando. I've got events the entire month of February and beyond. And I ask this question all the time when I'm in front of an audience: why should your prospects use you over your competitor? You know what realtors tell me all the time, and it's the same thing I said whenever I wasn't getting the results I was wanting. I was my GRI, I've got my CRS, my ABR, everything I touch turns to sold. I'm a household name. The list goes on and on and on. I'm with this company. I've been in real estate for 30 years. I'm the marketing expert. All these things that were all about us. And so if I ask you the question right now, why should your prospects use you instead of your competitor? What would be your answer? Now, I'm not saying don't get your GRI, your CRS. These are great designations to have, but don't put those on the back of your name and expect your phone to ring. We got to take it a step further. And here's the reason why. Is because people don't care about you. They care about themselves, their time, and their money. I mean, I know it sounds harsh, but as a marketer, you must come from that approach that They don't give a hoot about me. They care about themselves, their time, and their money. And so what we must do in real estate to be able to separate ourselves from everybody else, to be able to get them to say yes to us, is to be able to articulate that, to be able to show them what we can do to save them time and what we can do to save them money. And that's really what it comes down to, is we got to have a marketing arsenal, a group of tangible programs and systems that we use and we leverage to show people how we can solve their pain by saving them time and save them money. If you fail at this, selling real estate's difficult because it's too hard to establish yourself with authority. It's too hard to separate yourself from everybody else because if you don't have a marketing arsenal that separates you and solves their problems, then the only thing left is you. So you're always saying what you can do and how I can do this instead of marketing your marketing arsenal. And this will make more sense, but we want to have we don't want to talk about us. We want to talk about our solutions. Okay. So I'll give you some examples. There's two different types of markets. You have the MET database and the haven't met database. So in your business, you have the MET. These are the people that like you, love you, trust you. And then on the other side, you have the haven't mets. These are the people who have no clue who you are, right? These are the FSBOs, the expireds, the short sales, the probates, the circle calling that you're doing, the divorces, the leads that you're calling, all these different leads. So you have two types of markets. Now, to quickly grow a business, your real estate business, we got to focus on both. Yes, go after your database, the people, your A's, B's, and C's that like you, love you, and trust you. Yes. But we also have to go after people who don't know who you are. And this is the FSBOs and expireds. I mean, I built my real estate business fast going after FSBOs and expireds. And I've helped tons of people do the same. I believe it's the two most profitable, effective niches in real estate. It's one of the two fastest ways to grow your listings is these two niches. And they're abundant. They're abundant in most every single market. They are today and they will be tomorrow. And so we want to identify what market we're going after. And no matter what market we're going after, we've got to have a marketing arsenal that quickly separates us from every other agent. So the marketing arsenal, I'll break down each of these, consists of a performance guarantee that guarantees your performance. I will do this or else, right? Risk-free offer, making it risk-free for your prospects to use you. A communication guarantee, a smart seller program, and a marketing plan that works, and a certified pre-owned home program. And I'm going to break down each of these because this is an important part to separating ourselves. If I'm on a phone with an expired, I need to be able to offer these solutions. Or if I'm on the listing appointment, I need to show them why I get results. And that's by having a marketing arsenal. I want you to take a look at these two postcards. So the postcard on the left is a postcard I actually got in the mail. Shortly after I bought my home years ago, I got this postcard. Thinking of buying or selling a home? We can help. I love that. I love how the keys are like sideways. I mean, it's just, I'll tell you this, that agent probably didn't get a single phone call off that marketing piece. Here's why. Because there's no marketing message. It just doesn't show people what that thing does to save them time and money. It's just, we can help. It's not a good marketer. Postcard on the right, there's the same postcard I mailed to every single expired listing, every FSBO. I had a farm area that went to those people with the performance guarantee that says, I'll sell your home in 29 days or I'll sell it for free, 100% guaranteed. Now, which postcard do you think gets a better response? I'll tell you this, that postcard right there on the right absolutely crushed it. Work then, works now, work tomorrow. And here's why. Because it shows people what they want. Results, guaranteed results, saving them time, saving them money with the marketing message that will entice them to call, that will get them to pick up the phone and call. And that's what we want. Is it about me? Absolutely not. It's all about that message. And so this is one thing and one part of the marketing arsenal that we use to be able to show them what we do different and how we're able to guarantee results aggressively. Easy exit listing, making it risk-free for your prospects to use you. You want to have an easy exit listing in your business, and here's why. Because it overcomes the I don't want to be locked into a contract objection that you're going to hear, and you're going to hear it frequently. Sellers don't want to sign a contract. You're going to hear it. Most people are scared of contracts. Look, Mr. Seller, I understand you don't want to be locked into a 6-month contract. That's the reason we offer all of our sellers an easy exit listing agreement. where if at any point I don't deliver on what I said I was going to deliver on, you can fire me on the spot. Now, Easy Exit Listing will make it risk-free for you to use us. You want to have that because you never want to lose a listing because you didn't have it, and sellers will want it, and they are attracted to agents that make it risk-free. The communication guarantee is huge, and here's why. The biggest complaint about real estate agents is communication, the lack of communication. The last agent listed my home, and I never heard from him again. I mean, we hear that all the time. And so you want to have a guarantee that solves that problem. I understand, Mr. Seller, that the last agent listed the home and you never heard from him again. That's the reason we have our guaranteed communication guarantee, where we're going to call you every single Tuesday. We're going to talk about the showings, the feedback, the good, the bad, the ugly. If there's one Tuesday that I don't call you, you can fire me on the spot. Well, problem solved. A couple things happen. Number one is the seller gets what they want, an agent that's going to communicate. And I get what I want because it forces me to communicate. And the more I communicate, the more I can solve their problem. The more I communicate, the more price reductions I get. What you'll find is you'll find when you go after, let's say, an expired listing, such an effective, profitable niche such as expireds, that the last agent simply didn't communicate. Therefore, they didn't ask for price reductions. And so what happens is a lot of times the second agent will come along and sell the property. And here's why. Because they got the property priced correctly. And that's an important part. So we got to master the art of getting price reductions, but we also got to master the art of communicating with sellers. Smart Seller Program. Now, this is a program that not only sellers love, but FSBOs really love this, because it allows the seller to sell the property while it's listed with me. And if they do, they don't pay a commission. And it comes with a menu of commission rates. I'll give you an example. Let's say I meet with a FSBO today, and he goes, "Hey, Haas, I'd love to sign with you, but look, Timmy just came by 5 days ago. He was looking at the property. He said he liked it, so he's arranging financing. He says he's got to move some money around. He's got to make some deals happen, but then he's going to write an offer, and I expect to have an offer by tomorrow. But so I don't want to sign anything with you until Timmy comes and gives me the offer." Well, here's the thing, y'all. You know as well as I do that Timmy's not going to write an offer. The FSBO, they have hope in these people, right? But, we see it in the industry. Timmy's gone. He's not going to write the offer. So we got to have a program that will allow the seller to say yes to us now and be able to give them what they want to. And the Smart Seller Program allows that to happen. So it looked like this. Look, I understand, you're waiting for Timmy to come and give you an offer on Friday. I get it. That's the reason we have our Smart Seller Program. It allows you to sell the property yourself to a buyer, market the property. And if you do, you don't pay me a commission. The only time you pay me a commission is if I successfully sell this property. If I find the buyer, if I procure the buyer, that's the only time you pay me. So consider it a race. Let's get the property on the market. Let me do my marketing. You do your marketing. And then you only pay me if I sell the property. Here's what happens. Magic. Because people say yes. People say, sounds good. Let's list. And guess what? Timmy never comes along. It's a program that allows you to get way more people interested and way more people telling you yes to be able to quickly grow your inventory. The next program is a marketing plan. If I were to ask you this question, what would be your answer? So here's the question. You ready? What do you do different to market this home? What are you going to do? I'm interviewing 2 other agents tomorrow. What is it that you do different to market the property different? There's a lot of agents. What do you do to market the property? It's a great question. Here's why. Because sellers want marketing. They want an aggressive agent. They want an agent that's going to go out there and earn their commission. They want to see you earning your commission. They want to see an aggressive agent. And so what you have here is you have the 89-point marketing system. The 89-point marketing plan sells homes the fastest, most amount of money, Mr. Seller. What we do to market homes is we deploy our effective 89-point marketing program. Our 89-point marketing program allows us to sell homes quickly for the most amount of money. It's the reason we dominate this area, because people love this aggressive marketing plan. And so what it does, it allows you to be able to give the seller what they want, which is an aggressive marketing plan. And so let me ask you this. What sounds better? Let's say you've been in business for 30 years. If you said, well, I've been in business for 30 years, or I've been to 5,767 successful closings. What sounds better? The 5,667 successful closings. Why? Because it's specific. You want to be specific. You want your marketing to be specific. You want everything to be specific. And here's because an 89-point marketing plan sounds way better than marketing plan. So you want to brand it. and you want to communicate it, and you want to be its biggest fan, and you want to be able to put this in front of sellers with confidence to show them what you do to get results, right? Most agents have a 3-point marketing plan. They put the property in MLS, they put a lockbox in the door, and they cross their fingers it sells. We have an 89-point marketing system that sells homes, boom, right? And you're able to show them that value quickly. I'll tell you this one thing, if you took away, I don't know how I could set appointments. The reason is because this is what a seller wants to know, is that you're an aggressive marketer that is able to back it up with proven results. And so when you have a marketing arsenal and you're going to the marketplace and you're communicating, this is exactly what sellers want to see in an agent's arsenal, the marketing plan. Number 3 is systems. Systems. So here's the deal with systems. A system is a systematic approach targeting a specific target market with a predetermined result. This is where most agents fail, is not having systems. You know, you ever, some of you may feel this way. You ever like wake up in the morning, you go to you wake up and you just don't know what to do. You ever feel that way? Like, where you don't know who to call, you don't know who to market to, you don't know what to do. And you're just kind of, so what you do is you maybe go to your email, or you check your email, or you check your phone, you let your cell phone, the email control your day every day. The reason that people do that is because of systems. They don't have systems in place. And what we need to build is a watertight sealed compartment that's a system that tells us what to do. I mean, if we're going to build a listing machine, and we're going to list a lot of homes, and that's going to be a big pillar for us, we've got to be able to have systems in our business that allow us to do it. And so you want systems. You want to diversify your systems. You want to have a minimum of 4 niches in your market that you're bringing leads in from. You know, whether it be FSBOs, expires, direct mail, sphere of influence. You want to be diversified. You want to have multiple lines in the water, so to speak. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. You want to diversify, because systems are everything. And most agents simply don't have them. And these are the competitors, right? They don't have the systems, the technology, or the people. And so I'm going to help you with this, because, you know, I believe this is where a lot of agents fail. And I'm a systems guy. You know, my company is called Success Systems, because systems are everything. You know, in my own business, if you were to talk to anybody who knew me when I first started selling real estate, and when I was selling real estate, they would all tell you the same thing. Haas was focused. He would walk in the office every day, go to his office, shut the door, and wouldn't talk to anybody. And here's why that was the case, because that's really what drove results, right? I mean, let's face it, sitting around the coffee pot, shooting the breeze doesn't get us more listings. What does is when we have focused intention and we're applying exactly what I'm sharing with you to the market, we get results. And let's face it, I was busy. I was listing homes. I was going on appointments. Oh, but the thing is I had my systems working for me. And I sold my real estate business because I had a well-oiled machine, you know, where I could plug. It's like a McDonald's where I could just plug somebody in there and it worked. Why? Because systems. And so what we want to do is we want to plug you into that same type of system in your own business. We want those same type of systems in your own business where you can plug your team members in. If you don't have a team, then you are a team, and we need to have systems that you're following. And I personally have never missed a day of prospecting and lead generation. You know, I have a farm boy work ethic. I work at it. I've never missed a day of lead gen, but I'll tell you the reason I never did, because I had systems telling me what to do every single day. I didn't have to question how many calls I made, how many calls I had to make, or how many letters had to go out, or how many handwritten notes I had to mail. I knew every day. So then it was just a matter of sitting down and doing the work. And I'm going to help you with this, but I need you to understand something. You're here because you want listings. I mean, that's the only way I could imagine that you would show up to a webinar on how to go from 0 to 30 listings in 30 days, right? I mean, most of you want listings. You want signs in the ground. And that's a good thing. You know, my mentor used to tell me, he'd say, Haas, you're not making money, you're making money in your sleep. And I'm like, well, that's great. How do I make money in my sleep in real estate, Jim? He goes, listings. He says, you need to list the last. You need to put signs in the ground. You need to control the market. You need to be able to drive your own leads. You need to be able to be able to drive your own market. And the only way to do that in real estate is putting signs in the ground. Here's what he told me. He said, Haas, I don't want you to even work buyers. I only want you to focus on listings. I'm like, Jim, how do I do that? He goes, get on the phone and prospect for sellers every day. It's the only thing I want you to do. If a buyer comes, you refer it out, but you're on listing appointments. And friends, today I will tell you, I've never worked a buyer in my life. I'm literally the only agent I've ever talked to that's never worked a buyer. I've only done listings. And I had that guidance from early on. And I focused on these niches that you're looking at. Why? Because I had to grow my inventory fast. And if you want to grow your inventory fast, FSBOs and expireds are the lowest hanging fruit. Distress, probate, and your sphere of influence. This is where we go after. And if we can apply effective marketing to these profitable niches, you're going to thank me forever. And I'm going to share with you how to do it. But we got to have two systems. We got our two tools, okay? So I'm going to show you how to build this system, how to build a watertight, sealed compartment where no lead will ever fall through the cracks. I'm going to show you how to do it, but I need you to have two things. Number one is I need you to have a CRM. I know it sounds generic or elementary or novice, but everybody I'm talking to, you're listening, I need you to depend on a CRM system, something that works, something that you can build these action plans in. And this is an important part because it's going to get so big, it's going to get bigger than your memory. It's going to get bigger than your yellow notepads that you're trying to keep up with. So we're going to build it once, and then we're going to set it and forget it. But we also got to have good leads. We got to have a lead provider. We need to know who to call. We need to be able to have good data, and that's and that's LandVoice. And LandVoice is the premier seller lead source for FSBOs, expired, your circle calling, you name it, they got it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys this link, and you can go to landvoice.com/Hoss. If you want LandVoice, they are an amazing partner, an amazing lead provider, and you get that there. Get it today. I'll give you an example. Quick story. I remember when I first got into real estate, I remember whenever I was driving around in my F-350 diesel truck that got like 10 miles a gallon at the time. And I remember I was driving around looking for FSBOs. And this guy comes up, he goes, Hoss, what are you doing for business? I said, I'm driving around looking for FSBOs. Man, I'm trying to do everything I can do to get, I need to get this thing rolling. I was struggling at the time. And he goes, you ever to LandVoice? I'm like, what's LandVoice? He goes, they send you the leads every day, Hoss. The FSBOs, the expireds, you get them every day. They give you the emails, cell phones, you name it, the data. You get that information from them. And I've never, ever heard of such a thing at the time. And I always say this, that you're only one piece of information away from achieving any level of success you want to achieve, right? Only one piece of information away. To me, that was LandVoice at the time. Literally, I went home, I got LandVoice, and the very next day I had my first listing. The next day I took my next listing. I figured it out. I got it. So I'm a gigantic fan of this company and not only the company, but the niches that they target. FSBOs, the expireds, these niches that are just so profitable and effective and a great way to build a successful listing-based business. So landvoice.com could not give a more enthusiastic endorsement for them. Now, once we have this, so let's say we have the CRM, we got LandVoice sending us the leads. The leads are coming in. Here's what happens. Now they need to go on an action plan. They need to go on a campaign. And that's what I'm going to share with you how to do it. I'm going to show you how to go after FSBOs. I'm going to show you how to go after expireds. But what I'm going to share with you will probably expand your thinking into multiple niches too. But I'm going to start with FSBOs. I love FSBOs. They are, you can have a listing tonight. That's what I love about FSBOs. Some of you are going to have a sign in the ground tonight by the end of the day because of what I'm sharing with you. And and you're going to send me an email, like I get emails all the time when I do these types of events and training. I see it all the time. You got the information now. Now tonight you can go out and have a listing. That's what I love about that niche. But you got to know how to go after them. And I'm going to show you how to go after them. Is understand that 85% of FSBOs end up listing with an agent. And here's the key to success. You don't want to be the agent calling the FSBO with commission breath, telling them that they can't sell it on their own and you're the only one that can. That's a great way to not get results. You want to help them. You want them to sell the home on their own. You want to provide them with the tools, the information. And all you ask is if they do decide to explore their other opportunities, you want an opportunity to earn their business. It's that simple. Mr. FSBO, look, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to send you information. I'm going to equip you with the tools you need to sell your property. And all I ask is if you do decide to explore other options, I want an opportunity to earn your business. Fair enough? Fair enough, Hoss. And that's how it starts off. And then I'm going to pour on them. I'm going to love on them. I'm going to keep communicating with them. And I'm going to be consistent. One thing's for sure, consistency is the key to this. 80% of sales happen on the 5th to 12th contact, but less than 10% of agents make more than 3 contacts. So we got to communicate. And I'm going to share with you when to communicate. Take a look at this screen. You can see here, if you dozed off, come back. I want you to watch this here. Okay. So this is the FSBO follow-up sequence. So This is exactly what I want you to put in your CRM. This is what I want you to follow. This is what I want the FSBOs to go through. Day 0, call number 1. Day 3, mail the 90 things report. Day 7, call number 2. Day 11, mail the guarantee letter. Day 17, call number 3. Day 20, mail marketing plan letter. Day 27, call number 4. Day 31, mail the easy exit listing letter. Day 37, call 5. Day 43, mail a smart seller letter. Day 47, call number 6. Day 54, mail the recap letter. Day 60, call number 7. Day 61, in a FSBO system. They should either list or listed by that point. 60-day follow-up campaign for every single FSBO that comes on the market. And so this thing right here works like magic. It is unbelievable. This has been tried and true. I've tested those days and the frequency of what goes out, when it goes out. I mean, I've mastered it for over the last 10 years, not only in my own business, but even some of you guys watching are clients of mine. You know the results that it gets. But that's what you need is you need a follow-up sequence with effective marketing that's cultivating the relationship, that's positioning you as the expert. And if you do those things, closing is easy. But here's what I want you to understand. Not everybody is your ideal client. Not every lead is worth your time and money. Not every FSBO you need to be spending time and money on. And so you need to get real good at finding and identifying who the prospects are that's worth our time and money to continue to market to. And how you do this is you ask these 3 questions. Question number 1, let's say, and I'll just take you through it. So let's say you're a FSBO and you say, hello, right? I'm going to call him and say, hey, Mr. FSBO, this is Haas Pratt with ABC Real Estate. I noticed that you're selling your property for sale by owner. I wanted to ask you a quick question. Are you willing to pay a 3% co-op if I brought you a qualified buyer? Well, yeah, Haas, I would. I would pay you 3%. Okay, great. And then I would move on to the next question. If they say, no, Haas, I'm not paying 3%. I'll pay you 2%. Delete. Next question. They're out of the system. Why? Next week, they're out of the system. Here's why. Because if they're not going to pay my 3%, they're not going to pay my commission. So it's an indicator that tells me where they're at. The next question, let's say, yeah, I'll pay you 3% if you brought me a buyer. Great. So how long are you going to try to sell the property on your own before you decide to explore other options, Mr. FSBO? Well, great question. I'm going to actually try to sell this home on my own for the next 2 months. And I guess, in the event I don't sell it, I may explore other options after that. I want you to understand something. Any time frame that the seller gives you, cut it in half, and that's when they're going to list the home. So if the seller says, I'm going to list the home in 2 months, they're going to list the home in a month. If the seller says, I'm going to list the home in a month, they're going to list the home in 2 weeks. You don't want to find that out the hard way like I did. I was following up with sellers, and they're like, man, we already listed and it sold 2 weeks ago. I'm like, he said a month. Well, it's because I didn't know that they don't know what they don't know, right? So now you know. Whatever time frame they give you, you cut it in half. That's when they're going to list the property. In that time frame, Mr. FSBO, if you do decide to explore other options, do you have a close friend or family member that you would feel obligated to work with, or you'd be up for interviewing some aggressive agents? I'll be up for interviewing aggressive agents. Great. Or what if they say, no, my mom's in real estate? Then flush them, delete them. Why? Because they're not worth our time and money to go after. You've got to get good at asking the qualifying questions to identify the prospects that are worth our time and money to go after. Then those people go on the system, and then you do what that system says. This is FSBO mastery. This is how you quickly grow. This is how you dominate your market. And I'm giving you the system. I'm showing you exactly how to do it, to quickly do it. Now, on the other side of the coin, you have expireds. So I know that everybody likes to call them FSBOs and expireds like they're the same thing, but they're actually 2 different niches, 2 different approaches, 2 different mindsets here. The FSBOs, let's say answer their phone. Because you could be the next buyer. Where the expireds, they don't. Maybe they're avoiding the phone. So you got to change your approach. But one thing's for sure, an expired wants to sell. The expired listing already committed to the realtor, which is different than a FSBO. They've already listed the home on the MLS, which is different than a FSBO. And so you want to understand where they're coming from. And so you may hear them venting, they complaining, and all those things. But I want you to embrace that. And I want you to learn that. I want you to ask those questions that get them to vent. I want them venting. I want you hearing it. I want you to be. Because here's the thing: when they're telling you what was wrong, you're gonna be able to tell them what you can do, because they're telling you their pain. And the key to success is solving that pain. And you can't solve their pain if you don't know what the pain is. And I'm going to share with you this. This is going to help you identify it, but I need you to understand that the expired is a more aggressive approach. Because we got to get them in dialogue on the phone. I need them on the phone. I need them to be able to fit. I need to be able to ask those questions. And I'm going to do this because I'm going to solve their problem. And take a look here at the expired follow-up campaign. So you can see here with the expired follow-up campaign, it's a more aggressive approach. And the reason it's a more aggressive approach, because most expireds, it takes a few more calls to get them on the phone. But what I love about expireds is you can call one today and then you can meet with them tonight. It's an amazing niche. For anybody that wants listings, FSBOs and expires are hands down the fastest way to grow the business. Quickest way, especially when you have an effective marketing arsenal and you're communicating that marketing arsenal consistently, it's hard to fail because you're going to get much better at it. You're going to get good fast. I see people, go from not knowing how to communicate on the phone to almost mastery just in 4 weeks. So it happens quick if you apply the right action. So this is the expired follow-up sequence. This thing goes into CRM and the leads get put on it, and then you just do what it says to do. I'll take it a step further. Every niche you go after needs to have a follow-up sequence and a campaign that separates you from everybody else, that entices them to call you. And that's crucial because follow-up is everything. Number 4, and I see questions coming in, so I'll address these questions as we get to the end of today's training. I've got a lot of content here, so I want to make sure we cover it all. Number 4 is conversion. This is where the rubber hits the road. So here's the deal. You can have the greatest positive mindset in the world. You can have, decent marketing. You could just take what I give you and apply it, and you can get your phone to ring. And you can even have a system that you're putting people on. But if you can't convert, what's it mean? What's it matter? Conversion. Because all those other things lead to conversion. All those other things lead to opportunity. We've got to get good face-to-face. We've got to get good over the phone. We've got to get good over email. We got to get good in our messaging and our delivery. And we got to get good at asking the right questions to get people to tell us yes. This is such an art. It's so important for all of you to master. So important. You guys, we negotiate every day. We're negotiating everything. We're always doing this. So these skill set is one that we've got to get, and we've got to take it seriously. We've got to learn what to say, when to say, and how to say it. And I'm going to share with you how to do it. But I need you to change your perception a little bit. You have a service that you offer. That's what you do. You're in business. You're a business owner. And the service that you offer is you help people buy, sell, and invest in real estate. And so if that's your service, there's people out there in the marketplace that have a need for that service. They need to buy a home. They need to sell a home. Maybe they want to invest in a home. Maybe they want to rent a home. Whatever the case may be, we have got to go to that marketplace every day and communicate our message and communicate our service to the market every day. Every day it needs to happen. We never take our foot off that throttle. And the reason is because consistency is crucial. And repetition is the mother of all skill. You make up in numbers what you lack in skill. And I want you to ask yourself this question. You can write it down. Is what I'm doing right now a money-making activity? Is what I'm doing right now a money-making activity? This is such an important question. I would write that down and ask yourself that all the time. If you're not happy with where you are in your business, I need you to pay attention because I'm trying to help you change. I'm trying to help you change the right way with the right path, a certain path. But the only way we can help you, and the only way is if you take the right action and you're consistently taking the right action, following the right models. And last is you're an entrepreneur, right? So, as an entrepreneur, you don't have a salary. You got to go out there and get it every day. And so I want you following an effective system. It's important to be coached. It's important to have models. It's important to have the right technology. All these things are important. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this to you on a silver platter. Okay, so I want you to pay attention. But before I do, I want to give you the action steps. But I don't want you to go anywhere because I want to help you and I want to partner with you on this journey. Like, I've already done the work, y'all. I've already done the work. I've already tested it all. I already got the marketing pieces. I already have the systems. I already have the scripts. I just want to give it to you. I want to transplant our systems into your business so you can have the right models to follow. I tell people you can have anything you want in life and business. If you have the right mindset, you have models to follow, and you apply massive action. So we got to have the models to follow so you can go out there and apply the massive action. And I'm going to help you with that. But before I do, I want to give you this, the 4 steps to the yes. Number 1 is being more direct. To get more prospects, more sellers to tell you yes, you got to be direct. You got to be confident. You got to be confident in your approach, confident in your message. because sellers will see right through it if you're not. They say fake it till you make it. Like, I'm a fan of that, but you can only fake it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're still faking it, until you make it and it's been a year, it's time to change the approach, right? We got to make it fast so we don't have to fake it. It's real, and it's real and authentic, and it's in us. And they see that because selling is a vibe. And I need the words and the marketing in you, so when you communicate it, they have no reason to question you. They see it in your eyes. They feel it in your energy. And number two is in pattern interrupt. Pattern interrupt and the art of interrupting a pattern is so important to scripts, to conversion, of knowing how to be able to get on the other side of every objection. Pattern interrupt. Three is dig deeper. If you want to get better at conversion, the quickest way to do it is ask more questions. Selling is simply asking more questions, identifying their pain, and then being able to provide the solution to that pain. And so the most important thing of any communication is through asking questions. Ask a question, let them answer it. Ask another question, let them answer it. And what happens is they're giving you all the answers you need to be able to show them what you can do to bring them value. And number four is voice control. Did you know that words are only 7% of communication? Only 7%. The rest is your energy, tonality, how you sound, how you feel. And so what we want to do is we want to take all those things into the equation, and we want to be able to take all of them to master the art of being able to get people to tell us yes. We're more direct. We're asking more questions. We're using our energy and our voice control, because what we say is just as important as how we say it. And it's just, and how we say it is important. We got to have that energy. Now, I'm going to give you some action steps, but stay with me, because I'm going to give you the model here, but I want to give you the action steps to take based on everything that we covered. I know we covered a lot, but I'm going to help you with this. So number one is you got to decide to become a better you. Realize that today you're not the person you need to be to get to where you want to be. And the only way we can get to that next level, to grow quickly, is by simply becoming more valuable, getting better at these things, not acting like we know it all. Don't be building the know-it-all wall thinking you know how to do everything. We got to be able to keep an open mind to be able to bring those types of people into our world that will change our world. And that starts with deciding to become a better you. Next is employ a marketing arsenal. Maximize a CRM and a lead provider today. So important to your success. Share your service with 50 people every day. Hire a coach or a mentor. Why do I say hire a coach or a mentor? I wouldn't be talking to you if it wasn't for Jimbo in my early teens taking me under his wing. I was just fortunate to have a millionaire mentor as a teenager. And then now I've got Tony, and I've got so many people that have mentored me in my life. Like, I would not be even close to where I am without being coached or mentored. Not even close, not even remotely close. So this is, and I see with our clients, being coached is crucial. It's so important. It's so important to have mentors in our life, people providing us with the right direction. That's what life is all about. That's what growing your business is all about. You have never been to the level that you're going to. Surround yourself with the people that have already been at the level you're headed and can help you bridge that gap. It's the quickest way to buying speed. It's the quickest way to get there fast. And next is listen to what I'm about to share with you, because I want to help you with this, and I'm going to help you make this just so easy, because I truly believe that you are only one piece of information away from achieving any level of success that you want to achieve. You're one coach, one idea, one system, one book, one thing away, truly. And I want to give this all to you. For those of you that are the action takers, I want you to listen up, because I'm about to give you everything you need to go out there and take massive action. I've done the groundwork. I've done it. I'm going to give you the systems. I just want you to take the action, and let's transplant these systems into your business, and let's coach you to the top. All right. So let me show you what's involved. I'm going to invite 25 of you into my Listing Boss system. And the Listing Boss system is a 90-day intensive where I literally give you everything that you need. Every letter, script, dialogue system, every technology tool, all those things that you need, the direction. You're going to get it step by step on a silver platter. I'm going to share with you what it is in this Listing Boss system. But this is the #1 listing system. It's been voted that. It's been one of the most favored systems in the industry. And I created this to be because I never thought that there was a great system out there for how to go out and grow a business, a listing business. And that's what I built Listing Boss to do. That's what it's designed to do. It's designed to be the system that for the agents that choose to take action, they can follow this system and succeed. And this is your system. This is your roadmap. This is your blueprint. Let me show you what's all involved in this system. Now, over 12 weeks, I'm going to give you access to everything today. So you're going to get access to everything. You're not going to have to wait 12 weeks for it, but like it's how the system's built. It's if you 1 week at a time for 12 weeks, and at the end of the 12 weeks, you have all of these systems in place. Literally every marketing piece, all the marketing arsenal, every niche that you need to go after, it's all set in stone and established, and you have all the great tools that work to get results fast. So here's how it works. Week number 1 is you got the foundation. That's the first week. We're going to build this business, and we got to have a foundation to build it on. And there's some essentials in the foundation that's going to help you. Week 2 is tools and systems part 1 and 2. That's where I'm going to share with you how to set it all up from the CRM to the lead provider. You're going to get all that. You're going to get everything that you need through the system in week 2. Week 3 is the FSBO system. I'm going to give you every letter, email, postcard, script, dialogue, action plan, everything, what to say, when to say, how to say it, why to say it. I'm going to give you everything step by step. You don't have to reinvent it. All you do is put your contact information on my effective marketing material that gets your phone to ring. It's that simple. I don't want you to reinvent the wheel. I've already wrote the letters. I've already tweaked the letters. I've already tested the letters. And so just take this and apply it and get results. Week number 4 is conversion strategies. You're going to be in front of sellers. That's what our system does. That's what this listing boss does. It's going to put you in front of opportunity. And I'm going to teach you how to master that opportunity. I'm going to teach you how to convert leads, how to know exactly what to say, how to convert them, how to overcome objections, how to handle yourself, and how to close more deals. Week 5 is the expired system. I'm going to give you the best system for going after the expired, canceled, withdrawn market. The letters, the scripts, the emails, the templates, the postcards, all that, same thing. Put your information on our material and do exactly like I say and follow my system, and the results will come. Week 6 is time management. I'm going to teach you how to manage your time. Look, you have 24 hours. I have 24 hours. What do you do with your day? When do you do it? And I'm going to share with you how to build a daily method of operations for you to follow so you know exactly what to do every second of the day. Week 7 is mindset mastery. I'm going to teach you how to become unbelievable in the area of mindset, how to think bigger, how to think bolder, and how to take more action with confidence. Week 8 is the listing presentation. I'm going to give you my listing presentation, the same one I use time and time again. My 4-step listing presentation. I've delivered this presentation thousands of times. I'm going to give it to you, and you're going to be able to apply it and deploy it in your own business. Week number 9 is turning listings into leads. Every listing should generate 2.7 buyer leads, but you need to know how to do it. And I'm going to share with you how to do it, what technology to use, and how to apply this technology to that niche. Week 10 is distress, probate, and direct mail. I'm going to give you the marketing pieces to go after the probate niche, the direct mail niche. I'm going to give you examples on all those things. And so you can go after those niches with confidence. Week 11 is team building. I'm going to show you how to build a team, who to hire, what to pay them, when to pay them, how to hire them, how to structure your team. All of that is in week 11. And week 12 is maximizing everything you got. Whew, that's a lot. All right. So let me show you. Of course, we cover the marketing arsenal. I'm going to give you the marketing arsenal as I have it, as I know it, how it works. I'm going to give you the agreements, the handouts, how to communicate it. I'm going to give you all those things, and I'm going to give it to you through video implementation training, where I'm going to take you through each one of the marketing arsenal. I'm going to coach you on it. I'm going to tell you how to implement it. I'm going to tell you what to do, what not to do, and what the pitfalls to avoid. And then I'm going to give you the handouts to be able to go on a listing appointment tonight and start, leveraging it and marketing it. And so I already have all this stuff, so it's all part of the system. You're going to get it all. You can download it all. You just go in there and you just deploy it. So here's what you get in Listing Boss. You get the 12 essential operational systems, the 5 seller lead generation systems, 5 buyer lead generation systems. I'm going to give you all the marketing material you need, everything, all the scripts, marketing pieces, all the directions step by step. Now, I always like testimonials. I have hundreds and hundreds of testimonials on this program, but I'm going to give you some before I show you how to take action. So this gentleman, Mr. Scott Ashball, wanted to post a testimonial without question, hands down the best investment I've ever made on training courses. And this is from a guy who over the last 18 years has spent over $160,000. Exactly what to do, how to do it, how to say it, how to schedule your day, how to print it all the tools you need to do it, the details on what you get, software, marketing, phone system, database, mailing system. It's a business in a box, and it works. Thanks, Scott Ashbaugh. He's one of our biggest fans. Jeremy Qualley, my business has grown by 200% in under 6 months. I have 13 currently pending, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. The strategies that Haas teaches flat out work. Listing Boss user, all of these folks. Aaron Caraway, last year I closed 40 million in sales, and this year I expect to close over 75 million. And I'm able to take more time off, and my life has been more balanced than ever before. Listing Boss helped her grow from 8 million to 75 million. The same system helped Bo win right here. The last 12 months, my business has tripled with the production with the help of Haas Pratt. That's Listing Boss. Monica Benavides, the number one. I became the number one listing agent in my market with the help of Haas Pratt's Listing Boss system. She was a school teacher, y'all, and she came to me because she knew I could help her grow quickly. And somebody gave her that advice. She came, she took massive action. She got my Listing Boss system. And within 6 months, she was the number one listing agent in her market. Only 6 months. That's one story of many. And I want to hear yours. And I want you to become the next success story. But I need you to take action. I need you to suspend your disbelief and take action. And let's partner. Let's make the investment now. It's only one payment of $497, one time. And you get the entire system, your entire real estate success blueprint in a box. Everything that you need to grow your business, you got it. For one payment of $497, and it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't think that this is the best system, hands down, in real estate, you don't think that this was worth the money, let me know. No questions asked. You can get your money back. It's not about taking your money. It's about making the investment so we can partner and we can grow your business. I want to provide you with the models for you to go take massive action. I've got the models, but I need you to take massive action. So here's what I want to do. I want you to go to imtakingaction.com. That's www.imtakingaction.com. And go there. And I'm going to go ahead and put it here in the chat too, so you have it. And then I'm going to show you some bonuses I'm going to give you too, for all of you. Now, I want you to go there now because, as I said, I'm limiting the spots and the availability just because the high nature of this program, right? So there we go. There you go. imtakingaction.com. You click on that link there I just chat, or you can go there in your browser. But I want you to take action. There's only 25 people, and we have a lot of people on this webinar right now. And so there's 25 spots. I want you to go there now. Just go there now, take action. Go there now, and I'm going to show you some bonuses. Go there now, and let's get started. I'm taking action. That's imtakingaction.com. And I'm going to give you some bonuses. So here's the bonuses you're going to get today with the Listing Boss system. I'm going to give you my listing presentation live, right? So you're going to get it in Listing Boss, and then I'm going to show you me doing it live on stage in front of hundreds of people. I'm going to share with you the exact video that I use of taking people through this listing presentation. I'm going to give this to you for free. It's going to be part of your program today, so you get that for free. My listing presentation live. People love that, and I hope you will too. I'm also going to give you my live prospecting calls. This is me calling live prospects, live FSBOs, live expireds, taking them from hanging up on me to the appointment. There's 20 MP3s, 20 calls, 10 expired, 10 FSBO. I give you all the coaching on each of the calls. I tell you why I said specific things at certain times, why I maybe went this direction with the call versus another direction. Here's what's going to happen when you listen to these calls. Your confidence is going to go up. Light bulbs are going to go off. You're going to hear in a way that you've never heard before how to go out and to get results on the phone with calling prospects. All you got to do is take my MP3s, put them in your ear, and let's listen to them. And you're going to be blown away by how I take the prospect from one point to the next and how I do it. And all I want you to do is exactly what I do. Say what I say when I say it. And the only way that happens if you just listen to these calls, listen to them over and over. And guess what? You're going to get just as good. You're going to learn. I listen to people after they listen to these calls, and they send me a call. They sound like little mini-me's. That's what I want. I want the little mini-me's. I want you to get these words and these scripts in you. And the only way to do that is by listening to me do it. You know, I can give you a piece of paper with scripts, which I will do as well. But I want you to watch me do it, because that's where I believe is how you really train people. Is not only talk about it, but you be about it. That live calls are going to help you do that. So here's what the offer is for you today. It's one payment of $497. You get my entire Listing Boss system. You're going to get my listing presentation live, which is $1,600 value for free. You're going to get my live prospecting calls, which are $1,100 value, absolutely free today. And so go to I'm Taking Action. That's IMTAKING ACTION.com. I'mTakingAction.com. Go there now. Be one of the 25. Let's partner together and let's grow your business and become a listing boss. So with that, I want to go ahead and open it up for some questions, right? So if you have any questions, you can just go ahead. You can type it in that question box. Let me just see here. There we go. There we go. Good stuff. A CRM is a customer relationship management software. Haas, does the Listing Boss come with the 89-point marketing plan? Yes, it does. So you're going to get the 89-point marketing plan with the Listing Boss. So you're going to get everything, right? So just go, just take what I give you, and then you just literally take it. I coach you on it, and then you just deploy it. It's that simple. You're not going to have to go out and reinvent the wheel on anything. What you're investing is a complete system, a system that works, a system that will help you reach new levels. And honestly, it doesn't matter if you're brand new to the industry or you're a seasoned vet. This system is one that works for all of you. So it's I'mTakingAction.com. You do FSBOs with Listing Boss? Yes, I sure do. So I give you all the letters, the marketing pieces, the system, everything you need to go after that system in Listing Boss. Yes, it does come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, Renee. So you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So for all of you guys that are taking action, 30 days. So if you don't love it, let me know. Fire me. How's that? Now, not many people do because they love the Listing Boss and they love the system. But there's no doubt if you don't love it, I don't deserve to keep your money. I want to work with people that want to work with us, and vice versa. So absolutely, this is all about growing your business, right? This is all about helping you grow and helping equip you with the right models and system to grow. Haas, great presentation. Let me find, here we go, lost him for a minute. Haas, great presentation. When you started getting all the listings, how did you get them into the MLS and service those clients over the time it took to sell their homes? What I would have is I've never put inputted a listing. I had an administrator do that from the very beginning because that's not worth my time, right? My time's worth going to get another listing. And so for the inputting the listings ideally you're the doctor going out and getting more. And that's what we want. We want more listings. Most of you want more listings. And so I would delegate as much of the things that you don't need to be doing that aren't related to getting listings. Now you may or may not have that now. So, inputting a listing is obviously something that is required, but if you follow this system and you do what I say, I'm confident that you're going to quickly be able to find, delegate that to find somebody else because you're just not going to have time to do it. Does it work for Canada? Yes, it sure does. I've got lots of Canadian clients up there that over the years. They've done very well with Listing Boss. Is the CRM included? No, the CRM is not. But what I do is I tell you, what CRMs to use, what not to use. So I give you all the different technologies and the tools step by step. I want to congratulate some folks quickly. Aaliyah, congratulations on taking action. Congratulations, Laura, taking action. Steve, congrats. Well done, sir. Looking forward to working with you. I'm trying to congratulate all you. Jesse, congratulations, Jesse. Congratulations, Ken. Welcome to Listing Boss. Joy, congrats. Landon, welcome. Hey, you guys, and Cindy, congrats. All of you guys, there's going to be 25. John, congrats. We're getting there already, right? Well done. There's another Jesse. Congrats. Vicky, congratulations. Taking action, getting Listing Boss. So I'm gonna send all of you guys a special gift as well for taking action. I really, really sincerely thank you for taking action and partnering with me and with Listing Boss. I promise you this, you're not gonna regret it. I wouldn't be able to be here today if what I taught didn't work. What I teach works, and I wouldn't even been invited to be on this webinar provided by LandVoice if what I teach doesn't work. What I teach works if you do. And I'm going to give you all the tools. I'm going to give you everything. And so I sincerely thank you for trusting me and trusting this partnership to work together to grow your business. So I've got a special gift coming to you. So be on the lookout. I'm going to mail it to all of you guys that are taking action. You're going to get a special gift from me in the mail. So thank you. Congrats, Meg. Well done, taking action. Good job, Joe, taking action. Les, awesome job, Les. Welcome. Good stuff. Keep going. Paul, congrats. Elaine, congrats. Robert, congrats. Good stuff. You guys, here's what I want you to do. If you haven't taken action, those spots obviously are almost full already. So let's just go do that right now. I don't know if the link will still work. You can go to imtakinaction.com and see, as those spots fill, the link will go away. But go to imtakinaction.com. The first 25 that take action are in. Good stuff. All right, let me keep answering these questions here. I'm using a Follow Up Boss. Would that work in your system? Absolutely. Yes, it sure will. Follow Up Boss will work. I just purchased. Welcome, Kim. I'm giving you guys a virtual high five, okay? You can't see me right now, but I'm like high-fiving all of you. High five, well done, fist bump, awesome, good stuff. It fires me up when people take action like this because I know that, this is the first step to greatness. Great stuff. Does it work with HubSpot? Good question. Yeah, I'm not familiar with HubSpot as much. I am. In fact, I don't see many real estate agents use HubSpot. It's a great job. It's a different system. But yes, I'm sure it will work. I haven't found a CRM that it hasn't worked with yet. Will you work with someone who can only work on the business 3 days a week, or templates and emails? Yeah. So Mickey, if you're only 3 days a week part-timer, Listing Boss is your key to becoming full-time, buddy. Go get it. This is a step, man. Like, get it. I promise you, it's going to save you. It's going to save you guys years. A lot of you years. It's going to trim years off your learning curve. It's going to equip you with years of effective marketing. And so that's what you're getting. And it's only $4.97. I know that some of you that may sound like a lot, or maybe some of you that may be out of your budget. I just want you to ask yourself this question: what happens if you don't make that investment? Not what happens if you do make the investment. What happens if you don't? Because, if we got to get different results, and we got to start today, and we got to take massive action, if it's not me that you're learning from, you got to be learning from somebody. If it's not Listing Boss, it's the system you're following. You got to have another system you're following. So I just want to challenge that thought that partner with me. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Let me equip you with these systems. Let me transplant these systems in your business, and let's just see how well they work. Take the action. I promise you it'll be well worth it. Is this different? Yes, David. Yes, it's imtakinaction.com. Go there and get it there. I'm moving to Costa Rica. With this system work well? Well, if it does, Martha, let me know and I'll move down there too. Okay. I love Costa Rica. So yes, it does. We have actually clients in Costa Rica. I've been to Costa Rica 10 times. I love it down there. It's we have people that use that system down there. We have clients who use this system in Spain. We have clients who use this system in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and Mexico. And so this system works internationally. And it works in all 50 states. It works everywhere. It was asking me if I wanted to. It's up to you, Kim. Yeah, it's up to you when you're checking out. Are the 12 live calls information you spoke about? Yes. Wait, are the 12 weeks live calls with you as well as information you spoke about? Yeah, so you're actually going to get instant access to everything, you guys. So I'm giving you instant access to everything right now, because here's the thing. I'm going to take you through 12 weeks of it where, for me, I'm going to, every week, it's going to, you're going to get information from me every week on it, but like, I'm not going to hold you back. So like, if you want to go through it all right now, you can. It's just people need coached. And so no matter how you go through it, don't go skip around, go week by week by week. I don't care how fast you go through it, but I need you to go week by week. I don't want you skipping around thinking you don't need to know the first 6 weeks, because you never heard it from me, right? You never heard mindset from me the way I teach it, or systems the way I teach it, or how to set goals and establish a business plan like I teach it. And so we want to be speaking the same language, right? And so it's really important in Listing Boss that you're going through step by step by step. If you do that, I guarantee those results. If you just go sporadically through it, that's not following the system. So that's my only advice. You can go through it as fast as you want. Just go through it step by step. Yes, get land voice leads. Yes. With Listing Boss. That's your team, you guys. It's me, Listing Boss, Land Voice, and you. That's who we're going to make magic happen. We're going to dominate markets. Nobody can stop us as a team. And that's what we want. That's the partnership. That's all of us working together. we need everything. We need the coach, the marketing expert. We got to have we got to have the prospecting. We got to have the marketing. We got to have the lead. We got the lead provider. We got to have the technology. It takes all those things. So you're in the right place at the right time. What is next after purchasing? Great question. So as soon as you took action, you're going to get a login, an email with a login and password. It's going to give you the login and password to everything that you need. And so you're going to get it. Okay. And go in there, log in. It's going to give you the steps of what to do. If you need any help whatsoever, my email is hoss@hosspratt.com. You can email me. You can call me at 214-495-0000. All of our contact information is everywhere. So like my assistant is Brenda. She's the one that is my right arm over there. So if you need anything, Brenda can help you as well. And so, and nothing's more important to our team than serving you, right? So our customer support, our service is top notch, and that's the standard we set around here. And we're happy to serve you, and we're here to help you. If you get stuck, you call. If you have a question, you ask. All those things throughout the system. So that's what you guys are going to get. Okay. Good stuff. I just ordered. Congratulations, Bill. Bonus sounds awesome. Good job, John. That's right, man. I literally left my wallet at home. You not. Okay. I do want to sign up. I'm a lender and we'll be strategizing apart. Great. Yeah. It's good stuff for you as a lender. Give me your phone number and I'll have Brenda call you. So give me your phone number there, John, if you would. And I will have Brenda call you. Or I'm sorry, that's Matt. Matt. Yes, Matt. Give me your number and Brenda will call you. Can I pay after it works? That's not how it works, Joe. I mean, come on, Joe. You can't go to a store and go buy a cake and say, hey, I'm going to pay you only if it was good, right? You can't do that. That's not how the world works. But I will tell you this: you take action, it'll be worth it. You take action now, and you got my word that'll be worth it. But take action. Make the investment. Here's the thing, you guys: success requires this investment. Success requires you to invest in yourself. It's kind of the gift, right? Like, you got to invest in yourself to tell the world, hey, I am serious about my success. See, I bought the system. I invested in the coach. I'm in. There's magic that happens whenever you take that first step. And so I'm going to challenge you now to go take that first step because it's an important step. So go there, go to imtakingaction.com. What a perfect URL too for all you action takers, right? I am still answering questions. I missed the first part of the webinar. Do we buy the FSBO and expires list from Landvoice? Yes, you do. You can go to landvoice.com/Hoss for Landvoice. But you're going to imtakinaction.com if there's any spots left. I don't know if there are any spots left, if there is. Brenda, will you tell me if there's any spots left? I think she's in there on the phone. I think some of you guys called her. So will you just write down how many spots we have? How many do we have? 3? Yes. 3? 3. 3 spots. That's greatness. Good job, guys. Brenda, say hi. Hi. That's Brenda. So, like, if you guys need us, we're here to help you, right? So there's probably going to be people calling you. This guy, Matt, he needs our help. All right. So are you familiar with Espresso Agent? I am. I'm somewhat. Good system. There's a lot of great technology out there, right? I mean, as far as the CRM world and that, I mean, there's a lot of options. But in data and in information, Landvoice would be your best choice there because data is in a world all of its own. Your thoughts on hiring a VA or ISA to do outbound calls? Love it, but I would master it first, Derek. You got to know what to do to delegate it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're doing it now, then great. If you're not, then I would do that before you hire it. Signed in and replaced my password already. Boom, high five. I think it's Simic. Well done, Simic. Great job. Boom. Okay. All right, good stuff. All right, signed up. Okay, here we go. Okay, thank you, Matt. Let me write your number down. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to serve here. Good job. Okay, Matt. I'll have Brenda call you. Okay. I'm taking your word, Hoss. Hey, take it. Take it to the bank. Okay? Take my word to the bank. Good stuff. My name is Matthew. Okay, got it. If you got one listing, it pays for itself many times over. Thank you. Exactly, Tarika. Exactly. One listing. It's only $497, y'all. It's prime listing season. It's time to follow a system that works. So absolutely. And for those of you, this will be the single best, biggest, greatest, most happiest investment you've ever made. I'm telling you. Whenever you'll see when I mail you my gift you're gonna see what I'm talking about. This thing works, okay? It'll work if you do. And I've got so many success stories, so many. I mean, for over the years of people that have followed this system. I mean, I can't just sit and go down them all day today. But like, you're gonna meet these people. You're gonna see their stories, their testimonies. You're gonna see them as a model, because not only do you need me as a model, you need Listing Boss as a model. I'm going to put the people in there in front of you that are a model, a role model for you that you can follow, the role models that you can be inspired by. People that did the same action that you just took, are doing the same thing you do every day, that are achieving tremendous results. And so those models are important to it, right? So you're going to meet all those people. Siamak. Okay, good. Thank you for that. Siamak. I love it. Hey, Chad, yes, I would say, Chad, give me if you email me, send me an email, hoss@hosspratt.com with your question. I'll see what, I'll get somebody over at Landvoice to answer that question for you. Okay, buddy? Phone number again, 214-495-0000, 214-495-0000. Is Top Producer one you suggest? Yeah, I love Top Producer. Top Producer works well. In fact, you'll see that in Listing Boss that Top Producer is one that we endorse. Will you help with the marketing aspect of coaching? Yeah, Jody, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get schooled in marketing on this program, and so absolutely, if you need further help on it, then we're here to help you and support you too. Okay. I am without my wallet. Okay, well, you know what? I got my credit card memorized. I don't know if I suggest that or not, but memorizing the number is not a bad idea. I'm definitely interested. I'm currently enrolled in another coaching program. Come on, Jody. Take action, Jody. When are we starting? Right now. Right now we're starting. Do you have an opinion on Realty Juggler? I love Realty Juggler. You know why? It's cheap. I've referred so many people to them over the years. Realty Juggler is a cheap, inexpensive CRM that works really well for the right person. Now, I say for the right person. It depends on your business, right? Like, it's not probably one that's going to grow with you and scale to a large level. But if you're like a single agent, you're just looking for an easy tool, it's a great tool for that. And then you can just apply my system, Listing Boss, right in there directly into it. Any toll-free number? I don't know what you mean by that. Do you want my toll-free number? I do have a 1-800 number, but I'm taking action. I signed up. What else do I need to do? Great job, Jacob. Follow your email. Follow your email. Okay, I think I got all the questions. Okay, let me see. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm wrapping this up because we are out of time, you guys. I thank all of you, every single one of you, for joining me today. I sincerely enjoyed it. I hope you did as much as I enjoyed it. I hope that you got what you're looking for and more. But I want to leave you with this. Remember, the key to achieving anything in life and business is having the right mindset, having models to follow, and taking massive action. And what you just saw and the opportunity that you had as a model, but it's up to you to take that massive action. It's up to you to go out there and follow the models. And if you do, results come, and results are yours to take. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Landvoice. You guys keep up the great work. I'm looking forward to hearing all of your successes. Looking forward to working with you. Congratulations. Again, I'm Hoss Pratt, and that concludes today's training. Thank you, guys. Leave us your feedback on the way out. We'll talk to you soon.